Hello, friends, and welcome back to Shadow Play Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make yourselves at home. There is plenty of content to catch up on. And my babies, if you're returning, you already know I absolutely love hanging out with you here. Thank you so much for coming back. I hope you guys are doing well. And let's dive into today's reading. Today, we are going to be looking at your online connection. How would this really play out in real life? Would you and this person actually click in real life? Now, this could be anyone that you're connecting to online. Some of you guys maybe have long-term besties that you met on the internet that you've never actually really met. Some of you guys have lovers or online crushes, whatever it may be. We're just trying to have fun today and see what it would be like if you and this person actually linked up in person. All right. So, with that being said, you guys still know it is a collective reading. So, use your own discernment and only take what resonates. And when you're ready, 3 groups to choose from, as always. I did try to choose stickers that were a little bit, I'm like, how can I not have like robots or computers? Now I need to start looking for stickers of like robots and computers. But so yeah, these are the 3 that I found in the archive. We have a group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. Whenever you're ready, yeah, you're reading. Hello, my group number 1s. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today, we're going to be looking into your online connection. Would you guys click in real life? Obviously, this reading can be about anyone. It could be about your crush or an online person that you're dating. It could be a bestie that you've never actually met online. We're just trying to have fun today and see what it would be like if you guys actually linked up in real life, and how that would go. So, we are going to begin this reading by checking in on the energy between you and this person and getting to know a little bit about your connection. This part should help you connect to this group, and then we'll be moving into how would it be in real life. All right, my group number 1s, my babies. I hope you guys are doing well. This is definitely the first time that we cover this topic. It's just something I randomly thought of. I'm not dating anyone online, but I've definitely had my fair share of besties that I've met online. And I'm not going to lie, you guys, like raise your hand if you've ever met someone that you clicked with online. And then once you met them in real life, you're like, oh, you're not what I thought. I am very much, you kind of get what you hear. I'm the same, but some people are not. So, yeah, that's kind of what I think that's where that thought came from. All right, my babies, thank you so much for being here today. I really hope you guys are having a good day or night, whatever time it is, wherever you're at. And let's tap in. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number 1s. Messages for my group 1s, please. Messages for my group number 1s. What can we know? What can you tell us? Their online connection. What can we know about the energy of this connection? How will my group number 1s know that this is going to be their reading? What can we know? What can you tell us about my group number 1 and this person they're coming to this reading for? What can we know about the energy between them and this person? All right, think of this person, friends. All right, thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 1s. What can we know about their online connection and the energy? How will they know this is their reading? Oh, so this person has either made you feel real comfortable or you made them feel real comfortable, or it's like mutual, because there's an energy here of you might be a little bit more open to telling them things that you maybe don't normally like tell other people, or conversations, because it feels like it's very easy to get along. Yeah, so things here could have been a little confusing as well, because you guys maybe do have these conversations that feel out of the normal or out of the ordinary. But at the same time, you're like, well, where can this go? Like, I feel, I feel this way towards this person, or I feel very comfortable with them, or I've told them secrets, they've told me theirs. There is this feeling of vulnerability that is coming through, but it's caused kind of confusion. Yeah, so there's a lot of authenticity here. Maybe this person has shared their troubles, or maybe you guys have shown each other um, like emotional sides to yourselves, right? Because it does feel like you're over here, or one of you is like, man, I understand them, or I just have love for them, or there's a lot of empathy and understanding, but it's also been a little confusing with that 7 of Cups. But that 7 of Cups also tells me that you guys talk about a lot of random shit. And maybe even how you guys met or where you know each other from. It could have like different layers and components to it. Is this the gaming group? Oh, it is. Because I was like, I don't know why I keep thinking of like a room, a gaming room or something like that. That's not for everyone. All right, let's see. Why the Four of Pentacles in reverse? Messages for my group number ones. How will they know this is their reading? What's the energy here in their online connection with this person? Why the Four of Pentacles in reverse? We have the Magician. Why the Five of Swords in reverse? High Priestess. So maybe you feel this unexplainable feeling of like knowing this person or trusting this person, but you've wondered. I think that I wonder if some of you guys have either had, I don't want to say doubts, but like wondered, like, where do they really live? Or what is maybe something about their job? Maybe someone here has a lot of different like odd jobs or small jobs, or they mention random things and you're trying to like piece their life together in some kind of way. I know that's kind of random because I think this definitely feels like you guys have had your fair share of conversations where a lot of things were shared that maybe people that in your real life, like they don't know all of that, or they don't know that that's how you truly feel, or that's how it really went down. Like there is this feeling here of that bond or that connection, and it feels very easy. And it feels like this isn't someone that you have to worry about, or, it's like sometimes when the people immediately around us, you're like, oh, I'm going to see them again. And, and after we had that conversation, it got weird, or it doesn't feel like that with this person. It feels like there's a definite ease to it. And this is giving the feeling of you would know this is your group if you feel very comfortable being honest with this person, because there's a lot of honesty coming through. Maybe that's why you guys like each other. Maybe one of you sees things very realistic and is very like, hey, what are you doing? Or ask the questions up front. And then the other one gets to be a little reflective or digs in on the emotions and shares that. It's like there's this almost like give and take. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. Messages for my group number ones. What's the energy here in their connection? How would they know this is their reading? We have the Devil and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So some of you guys could like be talking to this person and for like late at night or for a long time, and maybe no one kind of realizes that you're talking to them. This is giving, like, for some of you guys might even be messaging this person while you're at work or your everyday life. It's almost like for you, I always have a moment to step out, or I'm always thinking of you could also be kind of the thing. Hey, how was your day? Or I was thinking of you. Oh, yeah, there does seem to be this sweetness with a little sense of like fantasy, only because of that Seven of Cups. Tell me why the Seven of Cups and that Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Hierophant in reverse. Maybe because maybe they're very different than you, or they live somewhere that's super different than you, or there's some kind of contrast here, but it's exciting and it's fun. This isn't something that stresses you or anything like that. This is something that you almost like love to kind of imagine. What's their life like? What what do they do, or what does it look like? Or this feels very kind of free with the Hierophant in reverse and the Page of Wands. This also feels like for some of you, this wouldn't be someone that you would normally like be able to run into and like become friends with. So even if you guys didn't like, I don't know. I know we're talking about online connections, but I guess that feels like they live far away, or they live like in a completely different experience than you. Like this would be like different world, culture, that kind of stuff. All right. I'm just curious. One more on the Devil, please. One more on the Devil. Or this is almost like a question mark of we're just friends, or uncertainty here. There could be other people involved, or if there's like a community, or I don't know. I'm not necessarily saying third party, but maybe. I mean, for some of you guys, and maybe this person talks to you and no one kind of knows that you guys are talking. This would almost be like my little secret, my little secret obsession in my pocket, right? On my phone that I get to pull out and talk to this person or they talk to you. Tell me about the Ace of Wands in reverse with the Queen of Swords. Eight of Swords, the Tower. There could have been something unexpected that happened. Maybe we were kind of expecting this to go somewhere, or I don't know, maybe you had to put your foot down, or because it seems like something here could have caught you off guard or caught someone off guard. Three of Swords, Two of Wands, options. Yeah, there's someone else or there's something else. If that Three of Swords isn't another person, then it's location or it's hey. Maybe it's like, I still want to be your friend, but there's still more here. All right. And that more could be another person or location, or where can this actually go? All right. All signs are here, honestly. Yeah, all signs were there, but I made eye contact with Aries and Pisces, so there could be something about March that's important. All right, thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones, please. All right, so how would it be in real life if my group number ones and this person were together and met up? How would it be in real life? Thank you, Spirit. Would they click? How would things go? What do my group number ones need to know? How would it be in real life? Would they click? And how would things go with this online connection? Messages for my group number ones. How would this online connection be in real life? All right, we have the High Priestess in reverse and the Seven of Swords. Isn't that interesting that I started your reading when I started talking to you guys? I mentioned like meeting people that you know online, and you're like, you're not who you say you are. So it's like there's no hiding the truth. You would see who they really are, and there's something here about you seeing what they actually do for work or the work that they still have to put in. Messages for my group number ones. Messages for my group number ones. How would this be in real life? Would they click? How would it go? We have Hangman. We have Page of Wands. Okay. Tell me about the High Priestess in reverse. So it wouldn't be anything that you'd be like, okay, well, you didn't tell me that, or you kind of lied about that, or you were kind of hiding that. It does have to do with something that they do for work, but it's not like it's not a deal breaker for you, at least not right now, or whatever you would discover or see, it's not like a deal breaker. You'd be willing to overlook or let that go. Because maybe this person isn't as, let's say, as well off as they were kind of making it seem to be, or maybe this person was a little elusive with what they did for work. And it's like, if you met them in real life, I think you would see why. Or you would see it, and maybe you'd be like, well, why did you lie about that? And this person would be like, I don't know, I didn't think it was important. Yeah, this person's like, I don't know. Yeah, this person failed to tell you what they do for work because they thought that you wouldn't like it, or they don't like it, or they don't feel good about it. Tell me why the Page of Wands with the Moon in reverse. So they're really cute and attractive, but in a very unconventional way. So this would still be like, that part, is good. Like, I think that part's to be expected. But you guys, I kind of, for some of you, not for all of you, for some of you, this person might be a little younger, or there's something unconventional about them. Maybe it's what they do for work too. Tell me why the Seven of Swords with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. How would they click in real life? Would my group number ones and this person get along good? How would it be in real life if my group number ones met their online connection? Why the Seven of Swords with the Four of Pentacles? Magician. The world reversed. So this person, I mean, like who doesn't? Maybe they like manipulate how they come off to the world, or maybe you didn't even, maybe you don't even truly know what they look like. But here's the thing, when you see them, you're like, you're so cute. Like, why wouldn't you? And then they're like, well, I don't know. I didn't think you'd like that, or I didn't think this, or like there's something here where they're kind of hiding that, but not because they're being sneaky, but because, yeah, I think it's just kind of like their thing. Because this here, it's like you would see them for who they are, or and you'd be happy. It's like you're still happy to know them, or you're still happy to connect with them. But there are some things that you're going to be piecing together, or that you would be piecing together. You're like, oh, well, that's not what you said. But like I said, it doesn't seem like it's a deal breaker. All right, why the Two of Wands in reverse with the Five of Swords in reverse? Five of Cups in reverse. So there would be a little bit of regret here over why they didn't tell you, but this person would be like, oh, it doesn't pay much, or it pays the bills, or it's not what I'm going to do forever. I'm still figuring out. I don't really know what I want to do. Why the Hangman in reverse with the Ace of Cups in reverse? Yeah, there's something about this person's upbringing or how they view themselves that keeps them held back. And you're almost like, but why? This makes them nervous or scared. This person could also have like yeah, there's just some insecurities here. But I'm going to be honest with you guys, and you know that I always am. I'm not picking up like malicious, and I'm not picking up like manipulator or anything like that. I'm not picking up crazy catfish. It's a mini catfish, maybe, if we could call it that. Oh, bitch, did you guys see that high school catfish on Netflix? Oh, I'm traumatized. I had my 11-year-old daughter watch it with me. I'm like, girl, like that is a crazy mommy. So I'm not picking up on that. Um, in case you're wondering. Judgment, Nine of Wands, the Lovers. You're saying, babe, I see your struggle. I have the same. I've lived it, or I know what it's like. I understand. So I think you and this person, I'm not going to lie, it does feel like you guys bond over whatever your shared struggles are. I see you, I understand you. This does feel like it's a nice, I'm going to call it friendship just for lack of just, I don't have, insights or perspective on who this person is to you, but I would feel like this is a friend, because if I feel like I can trust you and talk to you, and, sometimes talking to people online, or that you're just typing things out with, it's easier than to be in person and share these things. So you guys could end up building like a deeper bond than even with someone that you see every day and don't really talk to on that level. Do I think this person is, completely different than who you think they are or who they say they are? No, I don't. I think there's just a couple little things that maybe there's a little bit of, maybe they just don't care to mention those things, but it's not anything against you. It's not like a lie towards you, at least according to my cards. All right, thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones. We have illumination. Oh, interesting. That says determination. I don't know why I thought illumination. I was thinking of the light being turned on. Trust. So you feel like you can trust this person. This person could also be very determined, or you encourage them. We have love and hunger. So here's that understanding of wanting more. It is giving the energy of, this person might view you one way. They view you as being amazing or abundant, or you're so caring, you're so thoughtful. And sometimes when we encounter people in this energy, we don't think that they've been through bad things, or we don't think that they grew up a certain way, or we might think that they don't really, they might be turned off by who we truly are, how we grew up, or, the circumstances. It's literally almost giving like, I grew up in the hood too. What are you talking about? And this person might have like no idea. And, maybe that's what they don't want to kind of show you, is what they do, where they work, or where they live, something like that. It doesn't feel bad. Just want to underline that again. My group number ones, that is what I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number twos. If you picked this sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today, we are dedicating to those of you that have a little online connection, that you are curious as to what it would be like if you connected with this person in real life. Would you guys click? Is this person who they say they are? We are going to be diving in today and seeing what we can learn. A couple of things. You guys know it is a collective reading, so just use your own discernment and only take what resonates. We are going to start this reading by checking in on the energy of this connection to help you connect to this group and see if there is, in fact, going to be messages for you here. And then we'll be asking, what would it be like in real life if you connected with this person? I also want to say it does not have to be someone that you're dating. It could be a bestie that you met online, you know, a crush, whatever it is. Let's try to have fun with it and let's see what we can learn. My group number 2 is my babies. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for being here today. And let's dive in. Go ahead and think of your person, friends, as we shuffle and tap into the energies today. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number 2s. Messages for my group 2s, please. Their online connection that they're coming to this reading for. What can we know about the energy in this connection between my group number 2s and this person that they're coming to this reading for? My group number 2's online connection. How will they know this is their reading? Messages for my group number 2's, please. How will they know this is their reading? What's the energy here in this connection with their online person? What can we know? What can you tell us? Messages for my group number 2's. How will they know this is their reading? All right. So you guys live at a distance. That 3 of Wands. All right. This could be, oh, this is someone's messages that I think you look for. Did they message me yet? Or yeah. No, this feels like we're a little guarded here. We watch out for this. It's almost like we take care of it. We keep it protected. Messages for my group number 2's. What can we know about this connection? Yeah, this is someone that it feels like you guys text, talk, DM, whatever that is. This could even be someone, if it's not like morning texts, maybe you guys like talk all night or have before till like the sun comes up. They're bringing my eyes to, I never thought that looked like a sunrise. I had never even kind of thought about it. And then now I'm like, oh, that could definitely be dawn. And that now I'm seeing a couple of other ones that have that. So yeah, maybe there's something here about staying up all night or early morning. Tell me why the 3 of Wands. Messages for my group number 2's. What can we know about their online connection? What's the energy here? How will they know? Yeah, happy. I think you look forward to talking to this person or hearing from them. We have the 5 of Swords. This could be someone, it's like a secret or it's something, like I said, it almost feels like a little guarded. It feels like it's easygoing. Why the Queen of Wands? There's that opportunity. Tell me about the Page of Swords. What can we know? Well, it feels like the texting is fun. It's flirty. You guys could have sexted with this person. If it's not that, you guys are up at all hours, or you guys are interacting in a way where it's kind of overdoing it sometimes, maybe with this devil energy. It could be a little obsessive. Maybe there is something very addictive about this connection and about talking to this person. Not going to lie, it feels really, really good. But when something feels this good, you know, the part of me that knows better, I'm like, wait, what's the catch? What is it? Hopefully there is none, but it just feels really good. It feels like this is almost like what I wish for, what I wanted, the level of communication or how we text or having someone to text or having someone to talk to or the things that we talk about. It feels like this person asks you questions or likes to get to know you, and maybe you're normally pretty guarded or maybe a little closed off. But with this person, it feels like they have a way to make you laugh and maybe even like a little disarming. It almost made me cough when I said disarming. Listen. All right, why the 3 of Wands with the Sun card? Why the 3 of Wands with the Sun card? Yeah, bitch. It's because I think you're talking to this person while the rest of us are sleeping. Who said that? Selena. Late at night when all the world is sleeping, I stay up and think of you. But up now, you're like, I stay up and talk to you. Why the 4 of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords in reverse? Messages for my group number 2's. The Lovers reverse. Why the Lovers reverse? Because I'm not sure what we are. So it could be, I'm not sure what this is, what we are, but I know that I love talking to this person and I know we have chemistry. It could be chemistry. We have the Star reverse. Tell me why the Page of Swords with the Nine of Cups. Yeah, so this is someone that maybe you feel like you can't be with because of the distance or because, life circumstances, but you just know that you really love talking to them. It feels good. You love the attention. It kind of feeds that. It feeds that part. Not the attention monster. It's okay. Why the Devil with the Six of Wands? Because and maybe life feels kind of shitty and this feels good. Or maybe, yeah, it does feel like there is a little bit of overdoing it, almost like getting, yeah, it's almost like getting real love drunk or real like drunk off the attention, or this energy. Okay. It does feel like it's a little emotionally reactive, and it does feel like this connection kind of plays on certain wounds that maybe you're working on healing or things that could be triggered. All right. Yeah, this definitely feels like an online connection that's crossed the line into like sexy town. All right, Hermit. Why the Hermit? Because maybe they go quiet. Yeah, this person, they back off. Maybe it's been hot and cold or off and on with talking to them for a while. All right, thank you, Spirit. All right, if that sounds like you, my group twos, let's dive in. How would this play out in real life? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group twos. What would it be like in real life? How would my group number twos and this person click? Would they click in real life? Thank you, Spirit. Their online connection. Would my group number twos and this person click in real life? Would my group number twos and this person click in real life? What would happen if they met in real life? How would it go? What do my group twos need to know? Would my group twos and this person click in real life? All right, we have the Four of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Seven of Wands in reverse. Messages for my group number twos. Would they click with this person in real life? We have the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Hierophant, the Eight of Wands. Why the Six of Swords? Why the Seven of Wands in reverse? Why the Queen of Cups? And why the Ten of Cups? And why the Hierophant? All right. Okay, so here's the thing. I do think that you and this person would click beautifully in real life. I do think so. I think that there is a little something concerning here over someone's ideals of family and tradition and being together. But this Justice reverse tells me it's not fair, or we would have to fight the system to be able to make this happen. So say that your person is in another country, it's like, bitch, get married. You're going to get married. At least that's where your head might be at. And if that's not you, then that's not you. But you don't know the next person that's listening to this and what their legal status is and the person that they might be connecting with and what could end up happening, because that's what I see. I see that we would have to work on a status, whether it's someone's legal status, migration, right? Immigration. This could also be obligation or school. This could be something we signed up for, military. This could be, uh, yeah, traditions, culture, something here that is it's carved in stone. We can't change it. It's carved in. So this Justice in reverse tells me we would have to break contract, fight it, or it's going to be a challenge. Now, the concerning part isn't that, because, it's that can, even though things are really, really crazy right now, that is all things that if we choose to decide to move on, that's a separate journey. The thing that I was talking about more, a little bit concerning, is this Judgment reverse, the Seven of Wands in reverse. which it's almost like that Judgment verse talks about maybe ignoring the red flags or looking the other way because we want to overcompensate, or we've decided this is what I want. This is who I want. This is how it's going to be. This Four of Pentacles tells me it could also be very controlling. So we could step in a situation already saying, this is what I want. This is how it's going to work out. Again, just holding on very tightly. Do I see that there's a lot of beautiful energy between you and this person? Yeah, absolutely. But there is a sense here of overcoming some kind of challenge or obstacle. Maybe this person is responsible financially or responsible for their family, like extended family or something like that. Or maybe, like I said, it's a legal thing, or it's some kind of something that's unfair. Maybe there's other people that are involved in this person's life that, you coming in and trying to lock in this 10 of Pentacles with this person, it might create some kind of challenge or some kind of drama or some kind of conflict. Messages for my group twos, please. Messages for my group twos. How would it be in real life if they connected with this person? Would they click? Why the Four of Pentacles with the Eight of Wands? The High Priestess and the Nine of Pentacles. So a couple of different things here. It's almost like you would already know what would need to happen, or that you would be the one that would have to get yourself there, or you would have to go to this person. If it's not that, then maybe it's this person that would have to come to you, but one of you can't go. It is giving, maybe someone's on parole. I know that's random, but it is giving the system is holding me down, or my responsibilities or the thing I signed up for has me locked right here in place, at least for now. Why the Six of Swords with the King of Pentacles? King of Swords in reverse. Interesting. So this person would be saying it's going to happen, things are going to move forward, things are going to be better. But there is this sense here of this person's kind of talking out their ass, because I feel like this is what they say. And yes, we want a sayer and a doer, but this is just kind of like someone who, maybe it's because they can't change what their circumstances are or what their situation is, or they can't be the ones that move. Maybe their situation isn't changing. Because this is giving, like, the challenge would be, it's like we go from, would you guys work out in real life? And you're saying, yeah, that part is fine. Yeah, of course we will. But how do I live with this person? Or how do we get married? Or how do we do this? And if that's not you, I understand that's not you. But that's a very loud message in this group. So maybe there's another group for you if that doesn't really apply. Or maybe other parts do apply. I just hate to repeat myself, but I really can't help it, because it's just coming through again, that it feels like we're locked in. We know we want this, or we're happy, we're this, we're that. Yeah, you're like, but this is literally, bitch. It's like, but daddy, I love him. It is giving Ariel at the bottom of the sea. All her shit's about to get fucked up by her dad. Her man, her statue of her man's is about to get blown up, But you're like, you're going down with the ship, bitch. Not you signing your voice away to Ursula for a chance at this. You guys would have a good time. Yeah, you'd click in real life. You would. But there's something here where it's like marriage or commitment or the law or something like that. It comes into play. And maybe you already know why. I mean, if this resonates, I think you already know why. If it doesn't, I don't know what to tell you, because it's not your group. I don't know, maybe someone needs to get divorced, but if that's the case, they're still like locked in, The Devil. Yeah, when I said divorce, it could be like a toxic relationship or something. Someone here hasn't walked away from their past, or maybe children, or this, if this isn't them and this is you, this could also be talking about karmic lessons as well, and coming back to certain things. Or all right, we have Capricorn and Leo coming through the strongest, Libra and Taurus as well. but fire signs, and we did have heavy on the earth. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But that also tells us that work, family, home, finances, location, that kind of stuff, the material world plays into effect in this connection. But would you guys click? Yeah, you would. Have you decided that this person is like it for you? Someone did, according to my little calculations, according to my girl math with my cards today. All right, let's get you guys some oracle cards before we send you on your way, my group number 2s. Thank you, Spirit. We have illumination, so things coming to light, seeing something for what it is, consciousness and peace and happiness. So you know that you'd be happy with this person. Maybe this is something that you've been feeling. Maybe you already know. Maybe you feel like you know the real them. And hopefully this message just helped confirm that, because there isn't anything here that says that you kind of don't know what you're stepping into. But like I said, there does seem to be this energy of looking the other way or willing to overlook things because I just want to be happy. I just want to be happy. And that's okay, bestie. I totally get it. But please let me know. I'm so curious as to how I interpreted the energy that was coming through, especially for those of you that it is like a legal thing or living in a different part of the world situation. If you feel like sharing, of course. But my group number 2s, that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much for being here. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number 3s. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today is for those of you that are in an online connection and you're just wondering, would you click with this person in real life? How would it be? We are going to begin this reading by checking in on your energy and this connection to help you connect to this group. And then we'll be asking the question, how would it be in real life? If you met this person, or, if you guys were together, anything like that. We're obviously trying to have fun with it and get you some guidance today. This reading can be about anyone. It does not have to be about someone that you're dating online. It could be about a friend that you've never met that you're close to, or anyone that you're wondering about. All right, but it is a collective reading, so just use your own discernment. You guys know that. Besides that, though, let's dive in. Let's try to have fun with it. And my babies, thank you so much for being here today. Go ahead and get comfortable and let's tap in. Let's think about why we're here today. Think about your person. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number 3s. Messages for my group 3s, please. Their online connection. This person they're coming to this reading for, what can we know about the energy between them and my group number 3s? How will my group 3s know that this is their reading? How will my group number 3s know that this is their reading? Messages for my group 3s, please. What can we know? What can you tell us? What's the energy in this connection? How will my group 3s know that this is their reading? Their online connection. What can we know? What can you tell us? Messages for my group number 3s, please. Oh, their online connection. What's the energy here? All right, we have Page of Pentacles in reverse, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. What can we know about the energy here? So this feels like it's someone that maybe you've known for a while, or you guys were friends. There's maybe there's even like periods of like disconnect or coming back together. There is a lot of sweet emotion here with that 6 of Cups, but there's also a lot of illusion and confusion and overthinking and uncertainty over, are we just friends? What is this? What did that person mean when they said this? Could this person be my person? What is happening here? Literally, that's what I'm getting with that 5 of Swords. Tell me why the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Messages for my group number 3s. What's the energy here in this connection between my group number 3s and their online connection? Again and again. So it seems like there's been some kind of repeated pattern, right? With that Wheel of Fortune. Maybe it definitely feels like it's kept you guys from being able to grow this or reach maybe stability. Why the 6 of Cups? Messages for my group 3s, please. What's the energy here in their online connection? How would they know this is their reading? How do they know this is their reading? I miss you. There's the yearning. There's this sense of wanting and yearning for more, or to see this person, even if there's someone that you've never seen before. It's almost like I want more of you. I want to close this distance. Why the 7 of Cups? Why the 5 of Swords? And tell me about the Emperor, messages for my group threes. Maybe you're waiting for this person to make a move. Yeah, this does feel like you're waiting for this person to decide or to make a move to come towards you. Maybe the fact that maybe sometimes you feel like, I don't know, that Five of Wands in reverse is talking about clearing the air or the drama or the conflict. So maybe you and this person have been through some kind of conflict or drama, but it's like been long enough to now you're like, okay, make your move. What's your next move going to be? I think you and this person get along really well. And I do think that this, out of all the groups, I'm not saying the other ones don't, but this one has a soulmate connection, or it has a soul connection. And it feels really good, but it does come on. It's almost like this type of soulmate connection comes in with a built-in longing for more. Why? Because soulmate, where are you? I can't have you. Like you live far away or you're not around. It's like, that's what I mean by a built-in, like not the built-in longing. Was that an add-on? Because I didn't mean to add that on to the package that I purchased, right? This is what it feels like with that Six of Cups. Listen, all right, it's also very I don't want to say fantasy, but there's just so much room for imagination here with that Seven of Cups. All right, but that Five of Swords has us overthinking. It has us thinking everything over. Why did they do this, or why couldn't they do that, or maybe trying to read between the lines, and it's been exhausting. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, both in reverse. Why are those in reverse? One more. Seven of Pentacles. You guys spent a lot of time together. You guys saw each other over and over, or you guys were in the same spaces, or you guys, I don't know, there's something here about having history together, but now we're not friends, or now we don't talk, or now I don't even know what's going on with you. Ten of Wands has been weighing on me. It's been a burden. Maybe someone works a lot or is dealing with stuff at home. One more there. Eight of Cups, Ten of Cups. Yeah, there's something here about not walking away or coming back. Maybe coming back to talking to this person or connecting with them, even if it's like short term. Even if it's like inconvenient timing for some of you guys. Tell me about the Six of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. What's going on here? How will my group number threes know this is their reading? What's the energy in their online connection? Yeah, so this feels like I miss how it used to be, or I miss you. It's been a long time. There's separation here. Not just distance, but there's separation, like, period. Like we haven't talked or we haven't seen each other and we have history and I think about you is what I'm getting. Maybe you dream about this person too, or this Seven of Cups could also be like we're filling in the blanks. It's like the illusion, but it's also like imagining what's going on in their life or what they're up to or what happened. It's like we can't see clearly, so we're just thinking of a lot of different things, a lot of different scenarios. Tell me about the Seven of Cups and the Five of Wands in reverse. Four of Cups, so ignoring. Maybe this person was avoidant, or maybe they were sending like mixed signals. Tell me why the Five of Swords and the Nine of Wands. Maybe now you're ignoring them. Three of Wands because of the distance or how long something's been, or you were waiting for this person to make a move. It's almost like waiting. I hate to say it, but it's almost like waiting for them to step it up. But there is a feeling here that they left you feeling hopeless, or it didn't feel good, or they didn't prioritize, or I do think that it was like mixed signals. Like I said, it does feel like there is a soulmate connection here. All right. Let's continue. We have Aries, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. All right, could be anyone. Well, if that sounds familiar, my group threes, let's see how you would get along, how you would click in real life. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group threes, please. Their online connection. What can we know? What can you tell us? How would it be in real life? How would this online connection be in real life? How would they click? Would they click in real life? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group threes, please. Their online connection. How would it be in real life? Would they click with this person? What would happen? What do my group threes need to know? What would it be like in real life if they connected with this person? Messages for my group threes, please. We have 10 of Swords in reverse. We have 4 of Pentacles. So the curiosity would definitely be stripped away. Messages for my group number threes. What would it be like? Would they click in real life? Yeah. So it's interesting because that 4 of Pentacles tells me like really protected or holding things kind of close to our chest. So it's almost like it would be a relief. But I do think that this is someone. Are you sure you guys haven't met in real life before? Like, did some of you guys sneak in here? Because this is giving the sense of coming back. Or maybe you see them and you're planning on returning again, your visit, if it's like a visit. Because this does feel like it's like relief of finally closing that out, or finally, being able to see you or talk to you or see what this is. Why the 10 of Swords in reverse? 3 of Pentacles finally coming together, doing things together. Why the 4 of Pentacles? Judgment reverse. High Priestess. So you would notice that either this person is kind of closed off, or you are, or you guys aren't opening up about certain things. And this does feel like it makes it hard to kind of get to know this person on a deeper level. But it's like, that's still, you're almost like, yeah, but I already knew that. Or it's like, that's still my person, or this is still good. It's like, there's still good things here. And there is a lot of fun, a lot of excitement. I do think that you guys would have a good time. And I do think it is giving this energy of, I miss you already. When are you coming back? Yeah, it feels like it gets a little obsessive or real sexy time. It feels like it gets really lusty. And there is this obsession about coming back or returning. It could also be from this person, like, you're so hot, you're so beautiful, or I love it that you're here, or I had the best time with you. Tell me more. What would it be like for my group number threes? Would they click with this person in real life? Why the 4 of Pentacles with Judgment reverse? So this person's actions would still be a little mixed, or maybe let's just say a little confusing, because it does feel like maybe you're expecting them to take the lead or take charge or do this, and they kind of don't. They're kind of still very closed off, but it's like, they're having fun with you. And maybe you're like, oh, they're quiet. They're just a quiet type. That doesn't surprise me. Tell me why a Death with Page of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Swords. You'd be the one doing the conversation. You'd be the one like asking or kind of leading that. You might even call them out on saying, hey, like, I'm here. Let's hang out. Let's have a good time. Let's talk. Like, you can't just be all quiet. And they might need like a little bit of an icebreaker. Tell me why the Knight of Wands with the 2 of Cups. King of Coins. Yeah, that's what they do. They need an icebreaker. And this person, they would be offering to bring you back, like pay for you to come back. Or there's something here about investing in the connection, but this does feel like investing with like putting their money where their mouth is, right? Like actually doing something about it. You guys would be happy. It doesn't feel like there's weirdness. It feels like the only sad thing is, or the only regret, or the only damper on the situation is maybe waiting too long. If you guys aren't long distance, maybe it's waiting too long. Maybe there was fear here over meeting each other. Because this feels like you guys are both feeling like there's a promising kind of next time, or already thinking about next time, So it feels good. My group number threes. We have 9 of Cups in reverse with the World card. Yeah, the only Queen of Cups in reverse. You're already in your feels, like not even like you're like, I want to see them again, or I can't have what I want. Maybe that's how you're feeling right now. Maybe there's circumstances way outside of your control that keep this from being able to happen. But if you're wondering if this person says who they are, or if you guys would get along, or yeah, I do think so. I think the only little thing is that this person might kind of be too quiet, or you might need to remind them that you guys don't get this all the time, or, that you guys can talk now, and then get them out of their shell. It does seem like they need a little bit of coaxing out of their shell. All right. My group number threes, that's what I have for you today on your online connection. Let's get you guys some oracle cards before we send you on your way. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group threes, please. Their online connection. This person they're coming to this reading for, would they click in real life? What do my group number threes need to know? We have success and energy. So your guys' energy just kind of plays off each other. We have passion and we have sweetness. So yes, I do think that this is a big, I think all signs are positive here, to be honest. So yeah, in case you're wondering, my group number threes, you guys will have to let me know if that resonated and if you enjoyed your reading. But as for me, that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. My babies, again, thank you so much for being here. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.